So there's a lot of families that grew up down there like that. They're real positive like that, and their hearts grow open towards other Mexicans. But I mean, everything it's just still separated. You know, the blacks with the blacks and the Mexicans with the Mexicans. It's still like that. So I mean, but like I said, it's yeah, it will bring you together. It brought a lot of families together. A lot of famous Mexicans and blacks came out of Pasadena. The Robledo family. His daddy was a champion, a world champion. Him and Jackie Robinson hold the same weight in this city. Yeah, Mr. Robledo and Mr. Robinson. Those are the two Hall of Famers, big gamers, true for their heart, did it all, big and small.
I mean,
two champions come out of Pasadena.
I mean, when we talk about like athletes too, what about Walt Butler? What did he do?
Walt Butler was a track star. He was famous. He trained a lot of people for the Olympics. I mean, he was that open heart, and he was built like a robot. If you look at some pictures online on him, he looked like a robot. He don't look real. I mean, he was all muscle, built for the guilt, and he was training a lot of people. So a lot of people that came out of Pasadena, they know Walt Butler's heart. He's true to the blue. Believe me, every word he tell you, come out of his mouth is gold, and it's gonna never get old. That man is a true giver, and God will bless him continuously. So he taught a lot of people out of the city how to do the thing. I mean, there's a lot of Ralph Allen, No Neck, Kirkwood. There's nothing but heavyweights coming out this city. Them cats play with the Rams. They were on big teams doing big things. I grew up as a child running wild. I started working in the 2nd grade. I already had a route. In the 3rd grade, I had a paper route. I worked all my life and watched this city grow and watch all the stars. You know, so this city was looked out for each other. A lot of team posters around. We had the team post. We had Scattergood. We had the Hut. We had Burger Lane. We had so many things where you would be occupied, so there was really no trouble, just a good street fight if you wanted to see one. Now, I went to Washington Junior High, where I seen a lot of fights. La Pintoresca was our fighting area, so the whole school would make a big circle, and then here comes one of the fighters with his entourage, and they make a hole for him. He comes in real professional, like they didn't even know they were professional. Then here comes the other one across the street with his entourage, and then he goes into the ring. In the ring, you better know how to do your thing, because that's a city of fighters, nothing but fighters. Like I say, Robledo and them, if you want to really learn, Big Wayne Hendricks and them, there's nothing but all-stars coming out. They're big champion fighters. He was one of the most world's heavyweight champions. People didn't even want to give him a fight. They were afraid of him. Only one gave him a fight was Ken Norton, Joe Frazier, Ali. They stayed away from him. It's people that mention him from this city. There's a lot of fighters. Monkey Agans. There's so many heavyweights that come out of the city. And I'm going to tell you something. They knew Wayne had that heavy hand. Ali faked him out. Joe Frazier faked him out. Everybody, he fought Ken Norton twice. He won the first one. The second time, Ken Norton threw that uppercut, that left on him so fast, just a lot of blood. He bit his tongue and still wanted to fight. They called the fight off. Wayne lost that one. He lost both fights, but he actually won them. Because Wayne put them hands on you. He had that jab. See, he taught me how to throw that jab and that left. So this city's full of champions. And Mexicans and blacks were training everybody. Big Wayne, Mr. Robledo had the gym open. The gym was open. You don't have to be no member to come up in there. You just got to have some hands and some heart. Because you're going to get punched up in there if you think you got some fighting ability. You have to bring in if they see something in you. And Robledo couldn't see. He's a blind man. He can feel you like that and know what you're capable of. He told me I was a little boy, had hands, left-handed. He said, you a southpaw right off the top. He told me what I was. After he felt me, he said, swing to the left, swing to the right. See what you could do. Taught me everything. Butler, I played with the Speedy and the boys around here. So, that Butler family, it comes to the football field as well as the track. So, he was teaching people how to, do that OJ move. That smooth move. He had it in him. This city would take you in the wing. Ralph Allen. There's so many champions come out of my city. So anyway, Pasadena is a powerful, beautiful city. Something you might want to see or come meet somebody and let some of that good energy rub off on you, because it's a positive way. Because I've been here 73 years, and everybody that I know, everybody's family got some good energy for you. They're gonna hit you with something good. They're not gonna put you down.
But outside of sports though, like when you look at what was like the hangout spots that everybody meet up at?
Okay, yeah, so like in the 60s, it was we hung out at the Hut. The hut was right here on Lincoln, right up from Lincoln Avenue Church. We had the Scattergood was right here on Fair Oaks and Yale. That was a good, cool place to come in. Then we had a team post right here. We had the B&W Fish Market on Claremont and Fair Oaks. That was a hangout. Then we had Burger Lane up by Muir High School, and the Frosty Freeze right next door. So if you want to see some stars and cars, because everybody in my city, believe me, in the 50s and 60s and 70s, they had cars and rode like stars.
And they still do that right now, though. But I'm saying, though, that like from the cars that what they used to have and then what the car they have now, what is the difference?
The difference was you could take a $200 car and it could make you a star. It's only $200-300. You can get a 51, a 55, a 56, a 57 for $500 a rag, and you know what I'm saying. But in those days, cars were cheap. Well, and everybody in the neighborhood, Eddie McFadden, all the homies would work on your cars. So Eddie put my lips in my first car. Eddie McFadden, he's famous around here. A lot of famous. This city, if you like I said, if I was to pull some name, it's nothing but big game. You want to learn? Come here. You ain't gonna get burned. This the city of the roses. You gotta smell us, and we'll smell you in this on till the break of dawn. That's how we break it off at no cost. It don't cost you nothing to get some of this Dina Love. Why you think they call it Dina Love? It's been like that since I was a kid. That's how we live. So keep it 100. Stay prayed up. When you prayed up, guard your soul, eat right, and keep it tight, because you're going to need your health. Let your health be your wealth.